Welcome to Conversation Corner, brought to us by Lucille's Roadhouse, Airport Road in Weatherford. Happy day before New Year's Eve to you. Jamie Williams joining us with the Weatherford Arts Council. Hello.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New
Almost.
Year. Man, 2020, doing anything special to ring in the new year?
Yeah, where's your New Year's Eve party at? Your house?
Yeah, my mom's making the traditional pork and sauerkraut New Year's Day, so we'll be
Pork
getting
and
ready for that.
sauerkraut? Pork
Yeah.
and sauerkraut.
Is that not a thing?
I don't
We're
know.
from Pennsylvania, so
Oh, maybe. Yeah,
Maybe
it's
that's-
so easy.
We do black eyed peas.
black eyed peas here.
We
Do
should
you guys do
that.
black eyed peas?
I've never had
No?
a black eyed pea. I'm open
What?
to it.
So you don't do that on New Year's Day every year?
No, it's the pork and the sauerkraut and the mashed potatoes. That's what.
I will tell you the pork
Crazy.
thing with us is a sausage, like smoked sausage type thing, or kielbasa sausage,
Oh, okay.
and then a can of rotel beans and a can of black eyed peas. Have you ever done that?
I've never went down that road.
So good.
Well, we should have a New Year's potluck.
we really should.
We should do that. All the things.
No.
John?
We could do it on Facebook Live, like we're on right now.
Can we do it like New Year's the day after? I don't have to see any of you
Post-
New Year's Day, so I don't want to.
So here's the.
Can we
Don't
do
want to
it?
use your holiday on us.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't want to waste my holiday on you guys.
But it's so good. The thing is, I'm not a big sauerkraut fan, so it's like a one time a year thing just for the good luck of it all.
You should bring it up here Friday morning. It'd be
Wow.
delicious.
Really suck the joy out of that, John.
What?
It's a celebratory meal.
Poor Vanessa tried to have a New Year's Eve party, but nobody came, so she had to cancel it.
Oh,
Well, I mean, nobody reserved to say they were coming or whatever.
Oh.
So I didn't want to throw it and it just be like me and one other person shows up. It's like,
Da,
oh,
da, da,
right.
da.
that's yeah.
I thought you said you were having a party.
Hey, where you going for New Year's? Vanessa's? Nope.
Absolutely not. But speaking of things to do and places to go, we've got the very first Music on Main event this Friday.
Yeah, we're calling it
What?
our Arts Resolution Concert. 2020 Arts Resolution Concert. It's our first concert of the new year. It's the first Friday of 2020, and we're bringing in this really awesome band out of California. They're a gritty rock and roll band.
It's a new
It's gonna
decade.
be a lot of fun. It's a new decade,
Is that not crazy?
so we're gonna rock out.
All
That's our
right.
plan.
We'll get all the details on this in just a moment. For Jamie Williams joining us of the Weatherford Arts Council for Conversation Corner on the Coyote.
The new Van and John Show is brought to you by True Vision.
Attention breakfast lovers! Stop in at Lucille's Roadhouse off Airport Road in Weatherford, where you can enjoy all-you-can-eat breakfast Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. The coffee is always freshly ground and ready to serve. While you're there, make sure to check out the great Made in Oklahoma products available in the gift shop. Lucille's Roadhouse, just off Airport Road in Weatherford, where you can enjoy all-you-can-eat breakfast Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's Lucille's Roadhouse.
This is Vanessa from the new Van and John Show. Join me for the Music on Main Arts Resolution Concert to kick off 2020 Friday, January 3rd at the SWASU Business Enterprise Center across from the SWASU football field. California band, the Brevets. This is Vanessa from the new Van and John Show. See you Friday, January 3rd at 7 p.m. for the first Music on Main concert of the year. To kick off 2020, the Brevets with the Coyote.
Hello, this is Rick Spain with Spain's Construction with something to think about. Opportunity is the door that opens to increase. It is lined with problems and a lot of times disguised by the problems. Darrell Royal said, luck is when opportunity meets preparation. The luckiest people are the ones who are prepared. Where problems limit most, it inspires others. You can lose the purpose by focusing on the problem. The opportunity is the problem.
It's the Stocking Up on Savings event at Pioneer. New customers can scratch names off their list with up to $600 off any device. Santa didn't forget about our current customers. Get a new phone up to $300 off for everyone in the family. Bring in your old phone, and Pioneer will double the trade-in value up to $180 to help you get extra Christmas savings. Don't go into the new year empty-handed. Take advantage of these deals December 9th through December 30th.
The Weatherford Arts Council is excited to present the Music on Main Arts Resolution Concert to kick off 2020 Friday, January 3rd at the SWASU Business Enterprise Center, across from the SWASU football field. California band, The Brevet, making waves in the music industry with songs like Moving Mountains, Locked and Loaded, and So Long. So long. Don't miss Music on Main at the SWASU Business Enterprise Center, Friday, January 3rd at 7 p.m.
The new Van and John show on the Coyote.
So Jamie Williams is joining us of the Weatherford Arts Council here to talk about Music on Main this Friday. You said you're super excited about this one.
I can't wait.
You're always excited, though. You're always
That
excited.
is true. That is true. I think what's something really excited about this one is that we have this infrastructure set up now where we have, I want to say it's easy for us to put on a show, but we have a great group of agents that we work with. We have amazing talent in Burroughs Per Audio that helps set up our lighting and sound. We have great partners in different venues in the community who have hosted our concerts. And we have an audience that loves these shows. So it's neat that something that started as an outside thing, because we had an outside venue, we can do all year round. So
you have an inside
I'm excited
venue
it
now?
can happen. Not so much. We're kind of we travel a little bit,
right,
so
traveling,
we're happy. Sometimes we've had our shows in the past. They've been at the Stafford Air and Space Museum when they're not on Main Street in the McFedder Centennial Park. So the Stafford Museum is, of course, doing that construction that's going to result in an amazing new addition. And Max and Cheney both have been so supportive of our program, always hosting our concerts when we're inside. This show is, like I said, this is a gritty rock band, and we wanted to try a different venue that would maybe be more conducive to a bigger sound. So we're going to the Business Enterprise Center at Southwestern's campus.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, that is an incredible space that I think maybe people don't know about how great it is. So it's right on the corner of Davis and 7th, across from the SWASU Stadium. And you may remember it also, they put on that beautiful new porch with a pergola kind of on the outside.
Yes.
So they have great acoustics in there, and it's a great kind of intimate listening room setting. So I think bands are going to really like playing there, and they've been really hospitable to us to get everything ready for how we need it to work. And so it's going to be fun.
What I think is really neat with what you have done, or what the Weatherford Arts Council has done, is kind of changed it to where it doesn't have to be somebody that we know, somebody that's famous. It's just more of it's an entertainment thing, but it's also, I don't want to say awakening or awareness. What am I trying to think of? A discovery. It's more of a discovery of something, a new sound or a new band. Like my husband, one of the Christmas gifts for my brother was a record.
Oh, from Miles Nielsen.
One of the bands. So, it was just one of those things where my husband was like, "Oh, this is so good," and it's good music. It is good music. It doesn't
Really
have
good
to be
music,
well known. It doesn't have to be a well-known artist or songs that you've heard of before to enjoy their music. And this keeps happening every time you bring these bands in. They're all really good.
Yeah, thanks for that, Vanessa. And we agree. It's something. It's part of, like, we always say, your next favorite band is the show that we're bringing in. And I think what's interesting is the folks that we're bringing in are folks who are widely traveled, who are making lots of records, but they are really experts and are really famous, if you will, in these certain areas that don't happen on big markets.
And they're really talented. They're
super talented.
Really
and we're really picky. Like, we're bringing folks who bring something really unique to the table. And this band's no different. And what's really exciting about them is that, a lot of our bands have a great record deal, and that's how people got to know them. They traveled a lot. They toured with people. They're no different. But what's unique about them is that they started their kind of widespread listening audience through television and film.
Oh,
so
neat.
their music was licensed really early. So you've heard them on ESPN. You've heard them on the 90210 relaunch. If you're a baseball fan, you've heard them on the championship playoff replay tape.
Oh, cool.
So they actually got their start in college, the frontman and also the keyboardist, writing for film in a college setting. So they're interested in creating these really big, interesting sounds, but they also have their roots in folk music as well. So they're a great fit for our program because they have a sound that I think will resonate with people's interests.
Who's they again?
They're called the Brevet.
The Brevet.
We probably should have talked about who's coming. The Brevet.
Brevet.
The Brevet.
Brevet.
Yeah, and they'll probably talk about the history of their name too when they come, which is a cool story. So their whole thing is about positivity. They're about overcoming challenges, and their music is really positive and driving in that way. So that's a good way to start the new year, in our opinion.
Sounds exciting. Going on the SWOSU Business Enterprise Center right there across from the football stadium.
Yeah, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, those guys make that place look amazing.
They do. And we're going to have doors open at 6, and we're going to have some free pizza and some dessert for folks who come in.
Wow.
Just as a little way to hang out, network a little, meet with some folks. So if you come with a group of friends or haven't had dinner yet, grab a slice. We partnered with Domino's on that, so they'll be there serving up some pizza.
Cool.
Yeah.
Serve some beverages there too.
There will not be beverages.
Will be water.
There will be water available
There
to
you
wash
go.
down your pizza and cookies. Yeah.
Perfect. No, I love free pizza. I'm
Yeah,
in.
you gotta love free pizza.
Free concert.
Free concert and free pizza. Yeah.
Date night.
It is. It's a great date night. The other really interesting thing about this show is that because it's the first show of 2020, we're calling it the Arts Resolution Concert, and we're hoping to have these into the future. But it's a kickoff for people to understand the opportunities in the arts in Weatherford and in Western Oklahoma. So what's interesting about being a member of the Arts Council is we have this opportunity to know what's happening in the community around the arts, and we get to celebrate people in our community who are doing awesome stuff in the arts. And that's one piece of the puzzle, but the other piece of the puzzle is that we need to support those people by showing up for them. And so we bring in great acts, and that's supposed to inspire us and kind of help with some other neat economic development opportunities that the arts can play a role in.
Right.
But that also should inspire us to go to the Southwest Playhouse to see as many shows as we can, to go to the Weatherford Public Schools to support those kids in band, to go to football games, to cheer for the band. You know, so we're hoping to give people the support they need, whether it be through just energy or information on really helping to support folks in our community who are interested in theater, interested in poetry, interested in music. So,
And this Friday's concert, as always, I would imagine, is all ages, right?
all ages, family friendly. Yeah. So, I mean, what an honor to be your kid's first rock concert. We would love, to do that. Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be fun. This should be a lot of fun. Friday nights, 6 o'clock, doors open, you said, right?
Six are the doors. Show starts
Pizza-
at 7.
when's pizza
starts
served?
at 6:30.
Okay, 6:30.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
going to be late in line at 6:15.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, out the door. And again, it's right on the corner of 7th and Davis across from the SWOSU football stadium. We'll have a sign out there as well to remind people where to come.
And you got a neat little poster people have been seeing around town, I'm sure.
Yeah, so that was designed by this really cool person named Christina. She was the graphic designer at the Weatherford Daily News. We got to work together when we were working on Route 66 night, and she just really had an energy for kind of telling the story through some great designs. So we're really excited to continue to partner with her. Yeah, the poster is exciting because I think we have been saving them to kind of tell the story. This show will be our 18th concert since we started doing these.
18, wow.
Yeah, so we can't wait we're going to hit 20 in 2020, so that'll be fun.
That will be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, other details about the Weatherford Arts Council, if anyone's wanting to get
Yeah,
involved with the Arts
Thanks
Council.
for that. Well, first of all, you can follow us on Instagram at Weatherford Arts Council. So check us out there. We've been putting lots of stuff up about the show and other things happening in the community. We also have a great website, weatherfordartscouncil.org. You can go on there to find out how to get in touch with us if you're interested in being a member. Being a member of the Arts Council means that you're someone who would be interested in helping us put on things that support the arts, whether it be these concerts, whether it be supporting other arts-focused events in the region. We need folks who are willing to do that work because this is all a labor of love, which is great. And everyone who is in the Arts Council is really on board for doing that as a volunteer opportunity. The other thing is that if you follow us on Instagram and you go to our website, you also will find out the opportunities for upcoming things. You also find out what you can do to maybe not become an Arts Council member, but to be one of these people who shows up. You know, we have some great T-shirts and canvas shopping bags. Excuse me. And it would be great for whenever we go to these arts-focused events in our region to wear a shirt that says, we're showing up because we care, you know, because you may go to something that you don't know. Like you're going to a concert, the Southwest Playhouse, you don't know anyone in the show, you've never been to it before. I think it matters that people know that you're there because you care about the arts. And we want people to know that you might meet someone new and make a new friend because you went to their play. You know, that's important.
Making new friends is important.
It is.
Well, Jamie, thank you so much for coming in, and we'll see you on Friday. I'll be there broadcasting for that.
Awesome. We can't wait.
Excited, very, very excited.
Check
to
them out
see
on
these guys.
Spotify.
Yeah, they're big time
The
too. I
Brevet.
mean, they're literally playing in Miami and Dallas and Las Vegas. I think Nevada and then we're here in Weatherford, Oklahoma.
Yeah, they're in Alabama last night. Then they'll be in Florida for New Year's Eve. And then they'll start heading back to California via Dallas and Weatherford. And then they're playing the Hard Rock in Vegas on Sunday after our show. So
Yeah.
it's pretty awesome that we can host these bands, and that's through the generosity of the Hotel Motel Advisory Board, who has funded our concerts in the past and will be funding our concerts coming up this fall, or this spring, excuse me. And this band, again, you might not have heard of them before, but you maybe have and just don't know it.
Right.
But it doesn't matter if you're open to just how cool it is to be around live music. This is a show that I think you will be disappointed.
The Brevet.
The Brevet. And we have great shows also coming up the rest of this season. So we are partnering with the Chamber of Commerce during Porkapalooza that's happening in April. And we're pretty excited to welcome a band called the Steel Wheels. This is a band that is really widely known. If anyone's interested in bluegrass or newgrass, this band has been around a long time. They have a ton of records. They're super talented. And they're going to be the headliner for that event called the Steel Wheels. So they'll be coming April 17th.
Steel Wheels.
Bluegrass or newgrass. I like that.
Isn't it interesting? Yeah, so they do both for sure. But they're out of Virginia, and they actually host their own music festival that really brings in a ton of artists that people will have heard of, like Mandolin Orange and some really great kind of indie folk, country names. So just stay tuned through Instagram and through our website and also through other outlets in the community that there is a great show coming up. And if we can keep these funded, we'll continue to do them. That's kind of our thing.
Yeah.
So
Free entertainment. It's very nice. You guys are working hard with the Weatherford Arts Council. And Jamie, we appreciate you coming in, and we'll see you on
Thanks for
Friday.
having me. See you Friday. Thanks.
Conversation Corner is brought to us by Lucille's Roadhouse on the Coyote.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your home for fresh country hits and Coyote country classics. We are KWEY FM, Clinton, Weatherford, Elk City. KWEY.